Well, hello, awesome people, and welcome to the stream. So glad you're here. I am looking forward to another excellent night of Star Citizen, checking out IAE2951. Today is Drake Day, so drink up my hearties, yo-ho, get out the pirate hats and the popcorn, and have a grand time with the show. Make sure you get a nice, delicious beverage to enjoy while you're watching the stream, because we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna blow some stuff up, maybe get blown up. You never know what's gonna happen. Today is Drake Day. Some awesome ships coming from Drake. Some fan favorites for sure. Some streamer, some of you, my fans, some favorites on here. So we're gonna enjoy this. We're doing this all weekend long, chat. We are hitting up Drake today. We'll be doing Misk tomorrow. We've got the best in show and some arms and armor. Not quite surplus arms and armor. Maybe not that cool like we do regularly, but some stuff that they've hand selected to show off. Probably the new gear. We've seen some of it, some of the stuff in Loreville, etc. There might be some new stuff. Never know. And then we'll be doing the finale. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys have been having fun with the streams. I know I have. It's been super awesome. So let's get this kicked off. And looking forward to doing a little bit more Star Citizen. Getting into the Expo. Very much enjoying using the Game Glass app here to extend the Star Citizen experience. Get some quick buttons for it. We've been using everything from the social shard. They call them shards. So we've been using the social shard. We had the avionics shard up there for a while. Because we also use voice attack, we've kind of configured it a lot for some key activities we want to be able to do on the ship. And so it makes it really nice to be able to kind of offset whatever you've designed into voice attack. Maybe something else can be bolstered with having this display here. If you're trying to get that super immersive feeling and really feel like you're in a spaceship and everything, you can really take advantage of this and get yourself there. So as we launch off here, I'm going to make sure I have at least one of these up. Let's see, we're going to be on the Expo Force first, so let's do social. Nice. How are we doing tonight, chat? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you've been enjoying some family and some good food as you've gone through this week and leading into this weekend. It's a holiday here, can get a little crazy and hectic, so hopefully you're taking time for you and your family, taking a little bit of a break from the crazy. All right, let's see. It looks like it might be frozen. It's been up, and it hasn't popped in. And you can't see it. Says the game is running. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Didn't have to crash it. What is your favorite Drake ship? That's a question. Let's see if we can answer that question as we get in here. I know, at least unless there's a new favorite for you, Wolfman. I know your favorite for a long time. It's been that beautiful Cutlass Black. It's a great ship. Great all-arounder, honestly. Good daily driver for the verse. What did you guys think of the Argo raft, by the way? That was a little different. Kind of soured our experience, I'm sure, simply because we weren't able to get a full experience. We were lost inside of that landing pad at the basically at the end of last stream, which kind of took the wind out of our sails. Yeah, I think the elevator's probably going to need a couple more passes of work to make sure it kills folks a little less. It's bloodthirsty. It's a bloodthirsty elevator. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Crispy and delicious. We've got a couple more emotes, actually, chat. So here we go. We finally got O-Dip into the mix. So O-Dip! You can slap that out there. Of course, we've got this, which is one of the more recent ads. I really like this one, especially when you guys are deliberating and agree with what was previously said. And then one I think that's going to probably be a pretty popular one, because people always want to know, when will it be released? Soon, TM, 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 TM. So we've been having fun with these emotes. Glad to be able to get those pushed out there for you guys to be able to use. Also, it's still Cake Week. Celebrating Cake Week. Having a good time with it. It's been super fun meeting some people. Having a few guys jump on in the verse with me this week was fun. So if you're down again this evening, you're always welcome. Obviously, we always extend that warm welcome to our community. So if you're in the Discord and you're interested, make sure you let me know. Hey, can I jump on? Absolutely. Come check out the Expo with me. Be flying some ships, do some multi-crew. It's struggling tonight. It's a long load. The game took a long time to launch too. I was half expecting that they would actually put out a patch of some kind, a small hotfix or something. I've been impressed they haven't. Either explicitly because there's no need, or at least that's what you hope, right? It's because they didn't really need one. Oh, here we go. Cool. Let's hop up. There it is. Looks like we're still hanging out in our skivvies due to our less than fortunate end of the last stream there. All right, let's go ahead and slap on an undersuit. Actually, you know what? We could maybe... Do we want to go ahead and scale weave? Ooh, fancy. Castac Arms offers complete protection from the seal and compatibility with multiple armor types. That's interesting. I don't know if I've even slapped that one on or where I got it. I think I might have looted it off of a bad guy. Let's do this dark gray beacon undersuit. And for armor, what do we want to slap on up here? Let's do... That's a bit heavy. It's medium armor. It's not super heavy. Actually, you know what? While we run around here, let's go ahead and do some Arden. Arden's also medium armor, I guess. Let's do some Arden. It's a good looking set of armor. All right, let's scroll down. Let's find the other pieces. That's not it. What's this? That's the Morozov. Guess we could wear that, but that's big and poofy. Okay, so here's the red Arden, the Arden SL, and then here's Artemix. Oh man, okay, there's a next. You know what, chat? In all of this time, you see that down there? In all of this time, I don't know that I've ever used the next button. That could absolutely be a reason I didn't always see all of the armor that was in here. But it does seem that we don't have the full Arden armor. We might have looted this helmet. So let's pull that back out for now. Let's go ahead and put on this Odyssey too. That's fine. We don't need anything fancy. When we go flying, we can care a little bit more. What is this one, a Horizon helmet? All right, sure, I'll take it. Did somebody leave it as a gift for us? Who knows? Throw it in local inventory. What's this, medical gown? Nope, don't want that. All right, let's head out of here. To the Expo, chat. The lovely Nest Apartments here in New Babbage. Always comfortable. May not be quite the gaudy opulence of Orison, but it certainly is nice. If you've been waiting for a good time to maybe snag the Herald or the Corsair, some of those ships from Drake that are popular but not always available, now is a great time to slap those into your cart. to the comments. Let's go to the expo. "40 seconds. Now, I want to say this is almost, if we could just find the right helmet, this is almost like what you would expect a TIE fighter pilot to be wearing. Almost. Obviously, it's not replica gear like that, obviously. But I can see some similarities.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Don't know that anybody will be disembarking. But we shall embark. And not bark too loudly.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Look at that cityscape. We are booking it. Look at this chat. We're just flying. As we were trying to use the rock on yesterday's stream, and failing, clearly. It was just so readily apparent how nice these trams are. We can cover huge distances so quickly. There we go. Get up into the expo floor. Boom. Drake Day. Hooray! Alright, is this anything new? Nope, the regular welcome message. Okie dokie, it looks like Drake is going to be in Apex Hall. Nice. Down we go. Big announcement coming from Misk tomorrow. How do we say this? We always call it Misk, and it does feel rather miscellaneous, but it's Musashi Industrial Star Flight Concern. Musashi Industrial Star Flight Concern. That's tomorrow.
Suppression options offering a range of lethality, supercharged thrusters, plus an integrated quantum dampener and onboard containment system.
Ooh, Hey, Stiggles! Welcome to the chat. How long have I been playing SC? Well, playing since May 28th of this year, 2951. I've been following the project since the Kickstarter, and I did not choose to be a backer early on, and I was like, no. I hope it succeeds, because enormous promise that the game has. Yeah, it wasn't until this year I did the free fly for Invictus, and I was like, okay, I'm glad I checked in. I like where it's at. To me, it's got some playable game loops. It's obviously in development, but I had enough fun. I was like, okay, I'm in. So yeah, I decided to pick up a package then. How about you? Have you been around the verse a good bit? Wonder what this commercial's for. A prospector.
Thank you for visiting New Baptist Church. Stands for the eminent destination for live events and exhibitions.
I'll make this easy for you. Leave now, or we kill you. I might be either way.
Packing some heat for this poor prospector. Oh, the Kraken. Playing for a week now. You bought the dual sticks, Titan Avenger, learn the ropes. Nice. Well, congrats, and welcome to the verse, Stiggles. How have you been enjoying it so far? You just went in deep. You're like, no, we're doing this.
At the fringes of civilization, you need someone you can trust. In this age of uncertainty, it's time to take back your strength. It's time to
Rip the warden.
release the Kraken.
Yeah, you kind of did. Minus the bugs, the game is amazing. Oh, absolutely. Minus the bugs, the game is amazing.
Interplanetary.
Yeah, the game is amazing. But there are a fair amount of bugs. Well, that's cool. That's a pretty neat commercial for the Kraken. Yeah, the Kraken definitely steals the show.
In a dangerous galaxy.
So have you, Stiggles, have you done a game that's like a flight simulator before? Let's listen to this.
Mention the name Drake Interplanetary in a room and you're sure to kick off some debate. To some, they're villains, arming the most dangerous elements in the verse with the tools to wreak havoc. But did you know that this criminal connection was only made possible because Drake's ships were so common? In the infamous Kessel Ring heist of 2903, a Drake caterpillar was used specifically because it was easy to blend in with the masses in flight.
Good to know. So even though CIG openly bashes Drake as basically for the bad guys, they're saying not so. So you haven't played a flight sim in like 10 years, so that's been a long time, yeah, for sure. First games you ever played on PC though were flight sims? Oh, okay. Nice. So you're definitely into that. You were well within your rights to say I'm going to get the sticks, dual sticks. Makes sense. Yeah, get the most out of it. I mean, I'm on mouse and keyboard, and I'll use, like I play No Man's Sky, and I'll do a controller for that. I don't think a controller would work well here at all, just because the limitations of a controller and the speed with which you can adjust how quickly you're moving. But HOTAS or HOSAS makes really good sense for Star Citizen to get that, fine control back. So I bet that's pretty fun to fly with that. After you get used to it, of course. Do you do like tracker IR or the Toby tracker at all? Like head tracking, eye tracking? I've got my eyes on the Toby. Been thinking about taking that plunge for a while. I keep stalling. They had their 20th anniversary, and I was like, okay, 20% off. I was like, okay, well that's nice. That might make it worth it. And then more recently, I think it might still be going. It might have just ended. They had the 15% off that Star Citizen was helping partner with them and get done as far as a discount goes, basically in coordination with IAE. And I was tempted yet again, but what made me stop is I saw that it was all shipping internationally, and there were additional fees and things that were getting tacked on. I was like, ugh. So I held back. Not yet. Looks crazy. Yeah. I mean, if you have kind of, the displays set up, a really large display, I bet it would be super useful. Super useful. No one brings the thunder to IAE quite like Drake Interplanetary. Love them or hate them. Their ships have become versatile and affordable options for everyone from security and militia forces to haulers trying to scrape out a living in the black. The Drake Red medic ship was recently recognized for the most lives saved thanks to the ship's usage in med stations and hospitals around the UAE. Nice. Alright, so here we got the Buccaneer. Nice fighter. Nice staple fighter, I should say. And it's actually looking pretty nice. I don't know that I've taken a ton of time to soak it in, so we're soaking it in a little bit here.
Did you discover the craft of your dreams?
Here's the Herald. What do I think of the Defender? Like that. I think the whole data concept with the Herald is interesting, but I kind of don't like the way this one looks. The Defender. Am I missing a reference? The Defender. I don't know what you're referring to.
Potentially
Here's the 3 Cuddies. Wolfman's fan favorite is the Cuddy Black here. I think he's okay with the Cuddy Blue, but he's also maybe okay with hanging out on the gray edges of the law, if you know what I mean. The Cuddy Red has certainly been a staple for a long time. Do these look slightly different to you guys? I feel like either the paint job or something has changed. Don't remember quite this amount of detail on the front. It almost looks like it has a like a vehicle brush guard on the front. I don't know, it just looks different to me for some reason. Obviously the overall shape and everything is there, but it looks slightly different. Let's pick up the Cuddy. We'll pick up all 3. It's the weird crab-looking ship by Drake. Hold the phone. I hope I didn't miss something. So we've been hanging out with family, having a good time with the holiday here in the U.S. Long holiday weekend. Oh, did you try to do a link? Rip. Starry Stickles. If you want to post a link, make sure you ask. I can give you a permit. Okay, we've rented the 3 Cuddies, and hopefully 120 seconds is a long time. Can I undo that at all? I don't think I can. Rip. We will still be here. All right, let's see. So he was talking about the Defender. Let's go over here. Let's go look at the ships. Do a search. Ships. The brand new Defender. Okay, yes. Now I'm catching back up to you. I was not thinking an alien ship at all when you said that. So generically, I don't like the Defender. I think it looks amazing, and it does fly well. But I think that the stock weapons just absolutely are a disappointment. Like, I think that almost every other alien ship that we were flying during IAE, I was totally fine with. I really enjoyed it. I thought it had a decent, and again, I'm not expecting it to be more than it should be. It's a light fighter, right? That's fine. Have appropriately sized weapons, etc. I just felt like it was so underpowered. It was like kind of egregiously underpowered for the weapons that came with its stock. So obviously, if you change those out, it'd be better. Obviously, more viable, and maybe you shouldn't judge a ship by the stock weapons that come with it, but I just feel like that's been a common piece of feedback from some folks about the alien ships in general, but I think it might have been the Defender in particular, that they didn't really like the way the weapons were stacking up. Not enough power. You would expect more from an alien ship. Caterpillar, humongous as always. Nice hauler. Some turrets here and there. Every once in a while when you're doing a mission, you may get attacked by the hauler. So Stiggles, I hope that you're able to get out of the timeout here soon. And we can continue our chat. Hey, there you are. Yeah, no worries. Just make sure you ask ahead of time, and then we can do that. But yeah, you were talking about the brand new Defender. Let's see if I can delete this ad as well. Yeah, did you catch my response, or did you were you at all distracted while that was happening? Makes sense, yeah. Did you fly it? So you've been playing here for a little bit. Were you able to check out the Defender on Alien Day? The old Dragonfly. Now, do they have the yellow jacket? It might be fun. Just got 3 Dragonflies. Okay. These are fun. I like how they've introduced hover bikes into the game. I do like that. Let's see, where else will we be checking out? We've got the Dragonflies here. Oh wow, they're actually kind of light. Just the one big room. these dragonflies, and then these three on the holo viewer. Rip. That's a quick Expo floor round. There we go, the Corsair. A lot of folks are looking forward to this one. Let's read in our marketing voice. Heed the call of uncharted space and harness the spirit of exploration with the Drake Corsair, a worthy companion supporting you in battle, discovery, and delivery, wherever the winds of adventure may steer you. Does look cool. With these turrets, pilot weapons. Obviously, it's a neat design as well. It's kind of nice. Another turret on the other side. That's cool. The Corsair. Okay, here we go. Oh man, people are looking forward to the Vulture like crazy. Really the salvage and repair kind of do loop. Answer to no one, cut out the middleman, and throw caution to the wind. Rip wrecks like a pro and carve out your own place in the great big empty. Behind the stick of this rough, rugged salvage machine from Drake Interplanetary. Yeah, it'll be nice. This will be super popular because it's way more accessible as far as like the pledge they're asking to get access to this ship, etc. To be able to do some of those game loops. And we basically expect this one to be released at the same time as that Tier 0 game loop. So I'm looking forward to it as well, for sure. Sometimes I feel like they go overboard with specifically talking about how Drake is so rough and tumble and kind of rough around the edges. Like it's just like overemphasized almost. And here's the Butte. Lord of mercy. We'll read it. The Kraken is a protector and a beacon of freedom in a too often cruel universe. For those tasked with safekeeping citizens unable to protect themselves, the Kraken is both a sanctuary and a self-contained war machine, ready to take on the most daunting adversaries. Drake has thrown out the rulebook to redefine private use, capital-class ships, attack carriers, and the very nature of personal freedom. It's nothing if not a testament to the empowerment of the people. Okay. Resist the UEE. Buy a Kraken. Have a private military that's for hire. Does look really cool. So the privateer variant of the Kraken would be more interesting to me, for sure, than just this one generically. Specifically because, similar to like the Banu Merchantman, the ability to kind of set up shop, sell things, that is very interesting to me. The carrier itself was kind of like all into its own, like nothing else was competing until Anvil came out with the Liberator, or CIG revealed the Liberator from Anvil, I should say, here very, very recently. And I'm a huge Anvil fan, so pretty much everything, including the Liberator, I've loved what they've produced under that manufacturer, that brand. Okay. I think we have all the rentals. The Cuddies are obviously a staple. I guess the Buccaneers is a good go-to as well. Let's maybe fly this thing around. Herald is a bit awkward looking. So maybe let's see how it handles. It's obviously not tuned for being a war machine, so that may get in our way a little bit. Let's check on a couple things before we leave. Let's see. Vehicle loadout manager. Let's do a ship selection. Oh, it's not going to let us customize it because it's a rental. Never mind. I was about to say we should scroll down forever. So many ships during this. Okay, there is a Herald that we can customize. Nice. Okay, so what can we do for weapons? Vehicle weapons. We have a weapon slot for a missile rack. I'm not going to mess with the missile racks. So we have a S2 gimbal, which means we could technically go with a fixed S3, right? Yeah, because if it's a size 2 gimbal... Oh, no. The size 2 gimbal, we could put a size 2 fixed. We're using size 1 weapons on the size 2 gimbal, that's right. So we've got a size 3. Some size 2. Alright, do we have any available? Is the Badger repeater a laser cannon? Oh, it's a laser cannon. Perfect. Let's switch off of the ballistic. And let's do the laser. Okay. And then can we do that maybe a couple more times? That one's on the nose. Bulldog repeater. This is a laser repeater. I'm okay with that. So let's put a laser cannon on the nose and just kind of get away from the ballistic weapons. All right. Did it take my changes? Don't think so. That's a lot of missiles, though. That's nice. Oh, I think it did it. Perfect. Okay, let's head on out. So Stiggles, is the Banu Defender your favorite so far? Or have you been considering what to do next?
Mention the name Drake Interplanetary in a room, and you're sure to kick off some debate.
We've read that one already.
Their villains.
Can you trust to watch your back? Drake's Cutlass Blue lets you take the lead.
Oh, look, the Cutlass Blue commercial.
With all the attitude you expect from a Cutlass.
No.
Formidable suppression options offering a range of lethality, supercharged thrusters, plus an integrated quantum dampener and onboard containment system. The Cutlass Blue. Bad news for the bad guys. Oh, from Drake.
Nice. I like the power to the people tagline. It's pretty good. Alright, let's go to the Expo lobby. It's a long way down. Whenever it takes that long, every single time I always think about the Umbrella Corporation and all the things they build so deep down in the earth. Is the door going to open to some crazy zombie apocalypse? Okay, Aspire Grand or the Commons. Let's go ahead and proceed through to the Commons. Got 4 seconds. Okay, perfect. Perfect timing. Let's see if we can slap on some actual gear.
Careful.
What to
Doors are
wear,
now
what to
closing.
wear. Let's see, this is light armor. ADP. Got plenty of max flex
Nearing
stuff. I
next
guess we could
stop.
just dress up like this. Let's do some Stitcher. Stitcher arms. We don't actually need to stop here, so we can skip this stop. Do some Stitcher legs. And we'll pick a fun helmet. Let's see, do we want to have deaths?
Careful.
Why
Doors are now
not?
closing.
Let's do the what? Oh, come on. Oh, it did work. Okay, good. For weapons, let's at least slap on a sidearm. At a minimum, let's do this Night Stalker. Utility. How about a Cure Life? And a multi-tool. And in that multi-tool, let's specifically do the tractor beam. Boom. Perfect. Alright, we should at least have... we have a Cure Life, we don't need that. We should at least have something for sustenance. Let's see. Let's get a bottle of water. pistol. Do one. Light pistol, 2. Cool. We have the basics.
Nearing next stop.
Oh, hey, look, we picked somebody up. To the exit. Oh, hi. People are funny. Humans will always be the most funny thing to interact with in this. And yes, I could potentially say other humans. I am a human. That probably sounded weird. Alright, so we have to pick up the Drake. Oh, hey, nice. And no one can pick it up because rip. What about this? Let's do this.
Welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Can I grab it from here? Ooh, maybe I can. At least giving me that option of dropping it, which is fascinating.
Why not rest at the
I always wondered if you could, because you certainly can't equip it.
Downtown, the luxurious Aspire
Pick
ground.
this up. Okay, it's not quite picking it up. Okay, whatever it was doing a moment ago, it's not really doing. It was teasing me, chat. Don't let it do that. Alright, let's go down. Herald 2. Retreat. Medium data. Yeah, so if you had to choose between the Mercury Star Runner and the Herald, what do you choose? They're both technically geared for data exfiltration kind of missions. Oop. So is it rule of cool? Is it size? You gonna look at the specs hardcore and decide? It's just so awkward. That's why we're flying it. I want to change my opinion about it. I don't want to judge this spacecraft simply because I think it looks weird. Alright, let's hop in here. I don't know if we took this for a flight before. I don't think so. I think the last time we looked at it was just on display. It wasn't exactly something we rented and flew. Alright, here we are. Looks like we have a support seat doing scanning and data stuff. We have a bed in the back. Something of a latrine. Sink here. The lovely consistency with all things Drake manufacturing. So you definitely get that Drake feel. Oh, that button just disappeared. Nice. There's the door. It says what, storage? Is this an actual storage container? No. It's not a lot of SCU either. What in the world? 0.24 thermal seal radio wave protection. I've seen these a few times. I'm wondering what they really are meant for in the future. Once cargo refactor happens and things, it'll be really, really interesting to see how many ships get just different toggle ship power. There it is. Get our takeoff clearance. And we need a job, chat. Let's get a job. Contracts. Let's pick up call to arms.
You are clear to launch.
Start with something a bit safer. I guess we could do this one. But let's pick up illegal monitors as well. We'll start with that. We'll see if the weapons are really up for the task of anything else. Alright, illegal monitors, track. Boop. we go. Already tilting. Craziness. It's just so weird, chat. Such a weird looking ship. Let's put these, the landing gear away. Okay, there it went. Something's wrong with the animation. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, nice, nice. I mean, it looks a little bit better. Still pretty awkward. Alright, let's head up, up, up. Go ahead and kick on our cruise control. Spool quantum drive. Make sure we're pointed at Port Tressler. That way when we clear the atmosphere we can jump on out of here. Let's raise our speed limiter. Oh, actually that's pretty good for being in atmosphere. Yeah, this ship's really booking it. Maybe that's a reason why to get this craft. Engage quantum drive. Not bad at all. Alright. A little, what would these be? It'd be like a flightless bird, so like a penguin. Just little penguin wings. Alright, don't go wrecking into Port Tressler. Alright, we need to keep that on and get ourselves pointed toward our destination. Down here. Way down here. Okay, we're going out to Calliope. Engage quantum drive. There it is. So we're using voice attack for some of these basic commands. Spooling the quantum drive, engaging the quantum drive. We've got some of the rest configured for targeting and things like that. Mostly to get immersion. What I really am trying to design is the experience of a multi-crew. On a ship like this, you're not really going to be multi-crewing. They only gave you one bed, so it's not even a two-man ship. Obviously, we can kick things off on our own without voice attack, but I like using voice attack, especially on those larger, more multi-crew ships, because it's the sense of saying if you're in the captain's chair and your pilot is somebody else, you have somebody doing weapons, maybe. It gives you that feeling of giving commands across the staff in the bridge. So that's always fun. Okay, let's get into scan mode. See if we can find our first set of monitors. Nope. Oh, look at that, an inbound missile already. Well, we definitely deployed our chaff and flare. That was no deterrent at all. We were just blown up. Also couldn't see where it came from. That was immediately on the comm array. I didn't even see a hostile target or anything. It was just a missile out of nowhere. Which almost makes me feel like the comm array itself fired the missile. I thought those were all like laser weapons. I don't think that they actually deploy missiles, but maybe they have a missile array. Of course, it could just be an invisible ship that we don't see. But let's try again. Good time to cheers you all. Drink up my hearties, yo-ho. Get some yo-ho in the chat there. Nice. Well, it doesn't have much of a shield. We weren't able to get a whole lot of scanning done. I do like the new scanning interface, but I am very interested in the continued improvements to it, especially for these kind of ships that are meant for data exfiltration. I guess they'll really start shining once hacking becomes more of a thing. But hacking will be really, in my opinion, it'll probably be way more ubiquitous simply because, yes, you'll use these kind of ships for like smuggling large quantities of data, maybe doing certain missions where you go to a data center and you're exfiltrating data manually like this. But with what they've described recently with the FPS team, excuse me, about hacking and basically using a wireless device that you can go near certain points and then hack those points, I think it's going to be a lot more distributed. It'll be interesting to see, like, do you have to be on the ship? Is the ship's version of doing that going to be different than doing it by hand with a wireless device? I know that when they've talked about refueling, and then they talked about the idea of basically data in the same way, being able to like plug into a system, much like you would try to plug into a fuel line, and then siphon data or siphon fuel or provide data or provide fuel. It's an interesting concept to me. Okay, here we are. It's probably the fastest this whole time on IAE we've been blown up. Fastest into the stream, I should say. Okay, let's get some undersuit going on. How about this one? Let's get some armor. Let's keep sticking with the why not. We have more Stitcher. We have some Clash. There's Stitcher. Stitcher core, Stitcher legs. Stitcher arms. We don't really technically need any of this. Oh man, we lost our cure life. That's unfortunate. We also lost our arc light. We might have actually be all out. Are we just down to the LHs now? Yeah, LH86s. Oh, here's one. Nice, one more. Should probably restock on those though. Utility. We've got a few cure life medical pens still. Slap that on. Get a multi-tool. Get a tractor beam on that multi-tool. Okay. And what else? Maybe some ammo? Sure. Alright, let's see. Arc light ammo. Here's some. 1. 2. Should be enough. Sustenance. We could take a water bottle with us. Boop. We're ready to head back out there. We just need to make our way back to the spaceport. Went the wrong way. Elevator's this way. Hi. Those don't look very busy. Oh, you actually have an interaction bubble. Can I interact with you? Hello. No? Oh, you have one too. You were just further back. Let's see. Do not touch. Okay, so touch it. Nope, didn't work. Oh man, what does this say? Don't stand in my way. I want to read this soon. Okay. Psychological effects of prolonged exposure to multiple gravitational zones on human musculature for idiots. I love it. That's great. Call somebody lower level. Can't quite read that. Maybe that's upside down and backwards. I think this says no. It's like a no smoking almost sign. Or something is crossed out. Something not to do. Yeah, there you go. No whatever that is, which kind of looks like no smoking. A little bit of art. Can I turn this light off? No. Okay. I really do hope. Every time there's some kind of an NPC job, players are always talking about, well, can I do that job? Can I get paid for a planet-side job? And I do honestly hope that they open up most of these jobs as player jobs. Something that you can do. You don't have to do it on a ship, so to speak. You don't have to be a medical officer on a ship to do that career path. You could actually do it at Brentworth Medical Care Center if you really wanted to. Okie dokie. And I'm gonna buy a couple Cure Lives. Just have those delivered back to local inventory. We've blown up a couple times. We're kind of running out.
Nice choice.
Maybe blown up isn't quite the right word. We've had an unfortunate incident, including being blown up just now, on several occasions, that has caused us to lose those items. Ah! It still scares me every time. Get spaceport straight away. Oh, can we make it? Nope. Full minute? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad we collected this surplus arms and armor. It's gonna make our lives a lot easier. Ow. Excuse me. Been having some long days, chat. Good days. Fun days with family, good food, family. But long days. These evening streams are different than being able to just rock it out there in the beginning of the day during the daytime. Cheers to you all. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it after a few days of going ham. Going ham with the fam, eating a ham.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Right, I will, if there are any. See any? We're on.
Careful,
Spaceport.
doors are now closing.
Next stop, the terminal. It's kind of funny to me, so I like reading the patch notes to see everything that they're fixing. And it was actually good to see that, especially during PTU, toward the end of PTU, before this all went live, that they were working on things like that, making sure that it was accurate and not saying the wrong thing for the next stop. Sometimes the things that they say they fix are surprising and revealing that, wait, that didn't work, or at least didn't work sometimes. Other times you're like, oh, thank goodness, they fixed that now. And so pretty much all of the code is under active development. It's not like it's permanently fixed, unfortunately, but still nice. Alright, so do we take a replacement Herald? I think not. We might switch over. Maybe we take the Buccaneer. I think I'll leave that to how long the reclaim time is when we file the insurance claim on that ship. Because we do have, I think we actually had 2 for some reason. And so we could take another one out, I guess, but we can't configure it differently than it is by default. The only reason we were able to configure one is because it didn't have that lock on it. Destroy all monitors. Tempting fate with running this much. This is usually prime behavior for falling down or falling through the earth,
Microtech.
dying
Empire's
on some
leader in
stairs.
cutting-edge technology, where creative
Okay.
innovation meets innovative creativity.
Alright, let's see. Buccaneer? No. Scroll down a little bit. Herald. Destroyed. Claim. How long is the claim for one of these? 2 minutes isn't bad. I mean, I'm not going to wait 2
Ready
minutes.
to upgrade?
But I could make it
Located in the plaza,
several seconds
the
by
factory line has
throwing
all
just a
of
few coins
Microtech's
at it.
latest offerings.
Oh, wow. This is going down pretty rapidly.
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
That's
Keep
kind
a
of cool.
careful watch on all personal items.
So you really could wait until it's immediate. And what is the lowest fee you can pay? I wonder how many other
From the
vehicles are
vet,
like this. Usually there's a lot
shopping,
longer wait
dining,
time. Like
and
you're looking at 10
entertainment.
minutes or
Be sure to
15
visit
minutes or
New
45
Babbage's
minutes if it's a really big one.
renowned
Yeah, so I could spend 700 or just obviously continue waiting and it'll go less and less and less for an instant. Let's pay it. So that's basically back now.
Remember, your belongings belong to
It's
you.
kind of cool.
Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
But like I said, let's take something out that's different. Don't want RSI, I want my Drake. Where's my Drake stuff? Here we go.
Microtech.
And let's
The Empire's
give the
leader in
Buccaneer a
cutting-edge
try. Sure,
technology.
Buccaneer 3.
Where
Why not?
creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Gonna give me a hanger. Drake Buccaneer.
From all of us at Microtech,
3, hanger 3.
welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
It's like it's got the pin on it, but I can't look at the pin. Okay, hanger 3. This one's a lot more fun to fly around. Or at least it certainly has a more classical, fighter look. Obviously, it's not a data ship. Right, let's enter the ship. Nice. Looking good. I think this might be all ballistics, though. That's okay. We'll have some fun with it. Alright, let's see. Do we have a communications panel? Nope, nothing dedicated. We'll call them in. Looks like the active members. Player cap on the server is back down closer to 50-ish. When we were on recently, we saw that the cap was somewhere in the 80s, like 88 or something like this, which was a bit of a surprise. Since server meshing isn't a thing yet, they might be doing some testing though. Who knows? Let's get pointed up at Port Trixler. I could definitely see the advantage of speed with that Herald, though, because even now you're seeing that we're creeping up in our speed. We were easily rocking 400 plus meters a second of velocity very quickly with the Herald. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear up.
Oh, good. Thanks for raising that for me. Engage quantum drive. Second time is the charm. Cheers. Okay, so we got some Panther, some Yellow Jacket, some Revenant. Revenant is a Gatling ballistic, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about the Yellow Jacket.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's hit this outer marker. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, still need to keep climbing around. Apparently I didn't pick a very distant OM. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive
There it
is
is.
now off.
Engage quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, you can disable that. Now you're noticing here on the cockpit glass, there's some scoring, some cracking, it's dirty. I find that really fascinating. I was reading some Spectrum posts where people were advocating for the Buccaneer and saying, why is this the case? Why is it that this ship is basically experiencing such poor quality on the screen here? There we go. Let's go snag this. Without running into it. Okay, there's the tag. And head down to this one, 9,000. Okay, 5,000. Swing past this one. Beep. A nice sharp turn to this guy. Third one is the charm. So let's drop out of here. Target hostile. Alright, in space it is definitely quick to accelerate. I like that. Enjoying that handling for the Buccaneer. Oh good, we have a laser repeater. Let's not face plant into what we're shooting at.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Not bad. It appears that the audio, however, is a bit broken because it stopped firing or making the sound of the laser firing. Target hostile. Time some secondary fire. Okay, these are all ballistic.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Congratulations, target is destroyed. Well, that's kind of nice. It's telling me I can do it. It said you did it, Atmo. Good job. Target hostile.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get ourselves over to the next mission. I think we still have the 890 jump mission. Yeah, there we go. Let's track that out. And we'll jump. Soonish. I have found it frustrating. Maybe not horribly so, but I have found it frustrating with this whole obstructed business going on whenever you're inside of a restricted area. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now on.
I can see no express reason why it would be obstructed,
Quantum drive is now off.
really, in any way, when it comes to that. Engage quantum drive. Nice. Oh, here we go. It should work now. Been having some more issues with the quantum drive here over the past couple days. Didn't notice it the first few days at IAE, but the past 2 days, a lot more issues with the quantum drive. Popping on when you don't want it to, repeatedly after you're done, and you disable it. Things like that, where the whole game freezes up, all input kind of freezes for a while. A lot like when it's loading a bunch of assets, but it shouldn't be loading a bunch of assets. Target hostile. Target hostile. Pin target 1. you're not hostile? Fascinating. Some Drake on Drake action. Target hostile. Target hostile. Okay, not this one. Pin target 2. Let's get in here a little bit tighter. Let's actually go ahead and turn on. Oh no, come on now. We're not trying to ram you. Hello. Thought we were still 1,500 meters away when we apparently were right up upon them. Let's see, let's dial down the speed a bit. See if we can't turn this into a bit more of an actual dogfight. Other than firing off missiles at us, they don't seem to be
Your ammo is low.
really doing much.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Let's get aimed at the other guy. Looks like we have a decent do loop going on right now. Let's get some epic music going for this though.
Your ammo is low. You're out of ammo.
Did we fire off a component, I think, just then? Not a component. A element of the wing interface. We're definitely hurting now, finally. Let this recharge a little bit.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
There we go. And let's come into the 890. Can we fit in here, actually? That might be kind of interesting to try. Deploy gear. Don't think we can. Let's see. How close to coming in here? Oh, okay, easy. Alarms fired should do literally nothing to the ship. But we are going to be sitting ducks coming out of the ship, unfortunately. It doesn't look like we have any good guys left in here, actually. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're not going to risk it, chat. That would not end well for us, so let's just go in through the dock. Docking collar. Here it is. Get Face straight ahead, servo spinning. Exit to atmosphere. Alright. We do not have any major weapons. We do have our sidearm, though. We'll have to do some looting as we go through. One hostile eliminated on our behalf before we got in here. Hostiles up there. Hostile on the stairs. That eventually hit. Cut through here to the middle. Hostiles straight through from what I can tell. Got some civilians down. Civilians in the water. Nice having a laser pistol. You can just hop in the water like that. Go down to the crew kitchen. Like so. Civilian down here in the kitchen. Alright. Hey, here we go, the big room. Good guy or bad guy. Good guys are taking a beating. Okay, we got those ones down. This good guy dead. What's this? Yes, they're dead. Their body was just adjusting. Okay. Let's go back to the pistol. Let's see, what kind of stuff do you have? Loot? Not what I'm looking for, but let's pick up one of these SMGs. What's happening? Bundle of bad guys, apparently, right here. Oh, rip. Just got ourselves shot in the back, chat. Glad that was not our fate. Would have been. Those guys are just flipping about a little bit. Let's get here. Grab this, equip it. Downed him. Down to 11 hostiles. Let's go top side. Let's go to the crew deck, I think. Denied. You'll come behind everybody. Alright, let's go all the way to the top. Escape raft. this door. No, we have hostiles in here. This is always a challenging path to push up because they're sometimes behind you. You can definitely turn yourself into a disadvantage with this. If you run out of ammo like that, you can have a disadvantage. 4 B. Okay. Down to 6 hostiles. Where might they be? Let's equip this SMG. Okay, won't let us. Whoop. Nope. We toss the one we have. Let's, I really hope they fix the fact that these menus jump around like insanity. Drop. Equip this one. Okay, good. Usually up here, but we'll check. No dice. So tricky, huh? Oh, no, no, no. Fancy teleporting stuff here, man. Let's switch to this one and throw it down. It would honestly be nice to have a dedicated button for throwing, tossing. Okay, we saw another hostile in here. Is that one-way glass? It is? Oh, that's fancy. You could see me the whole time. I should have been at a horrible disadvantage. He just stood there. Not the brightest, apparently. Loot you. That's the one thing I'm disappointed with the 890 jump this is that they don't, they're not carrying any ammunition. No additional magazines. Where else would they be? Let's see, where's the other major pocket? Probably down here. Spa pool? No. Let's go down to the kitchen and we'll move out from that. Okay, we've gone out to the right. Let's go this way. Doesn't mean there's not a bad guy hanging out inches away from the good guy. It's not auto open. Okay, anyway, it's not going to open at all. Oh, that's right, the hangar. using an LMG or an SMG for an LMG. Alright, now we're down to pistols again. One more hostile. Where are you? Alright, let's go ahead and reload. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of the pep. Are they both restocked? No, that's fascinating. It's gotta be a bug, unfortunately. It might just suddenly stop working. Alright, back through the other side. Civilian or bad guy? Bad guy. Peek in here. Nobody's in the medical room. Well, I find this exceedingly interesting. We've definitely done the loop full through on that side. Let's go through here and see if we find some different result. Might be a hostile in this one. Off chance. Nope, guess not. Let's go to the escape raft level. Down to engineering manually. Huh. I wonder where the last hostile is. We've basically done a full loop. They're rarely exceptionally clever. Might be one back here, actually. But they might be exceptionally bugged. Okay, nothing there. How about we call this elevator? Okay, we've definitely been up here already. Well, chat, I feel like we might not be able to find this last hostile. I'm used to these kind of bugs hitting us on those new infiltrate and defend missions where there's always like one more guy you can't find. But not in these missions. These missions usually aren't that buggy. It's like the door bug that's been affecting... Actually, I've only noticed it on Origin ships, is that right? I think so. So maybe we can even call it the Origin ship door bug. Looks like it's in full force. Let's go up. Saved your life. rarely, if ever, bad guys down in this region. But let's try for it. I do like these little rooms, and then right here you got the little mini model. Dare to dream. Got some mood lighting. Down into this. Guess we could call this the captain's quarters. Food stuffs. Were we able to grab one? Nope. Got that pre-workout though. I suppose if you park the ship right, it would be very enjoyable to use this rear viewing area. Look down at a planet like this. Okay, chat. I think we're gonna have to give up on the mission, sadly. There aren't any lingering hostiles from what I can tell. It's just bugged out with one of them. Now, the hostile could be actually on the outside of the vessel. I have seen that before. Kind of floating outside of one of these airlocks. And we didn't encounter any hostiles immediately inside of said airlock, so that's even more potentially what's happening. But I don't see one. We definitely didn't encounter one on the way in, so not likely to be one over here. Oh, but there is. Look at that, chat. We got it. A little on the ridiculous side, but we did it. Now, if bad guys can actually EVA, then you'll be in some trouble. But for now, clean getaway. Okay, can we open the ladder? Open the canopy. Can we just enter the vehicle? Let's do that. Okay, open the canopy. Okay. EVA is honestly pretty rough sometimes. Here we go. Okay. Can we get these canopies closed now? Let's see, close ladder. Open canopy, it closed on its own. See if we can visually see any other problems. Nope, we even got gear down apparently. All right, let's head back to Port Tressler. Couldn't be very far away, actually. There he is. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now off.
Very nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll come in and land, we'll grab a cuddy because we just have to. We have to. The cuddy is so iconic, it's fun to fly. And then we'll do a couple of missions on the planet side. Let's see, can we pick some of those up? General. General. Okay, nope. Contracts are locked up right now. Let's get close enough to get into the armistice zone. Should definitely be in the armistice zone by now. I think Port Tressler is doing that buggy thing it does. Excuse me. Yep, there it goes, because it's kicking off the quantum beacon. There we go. Alright, let's call for a landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. These are working. Defend occupants. That's what we want. And we'll do that next with a Cuddy. Now, there's no more respawning on a Cuddy Red, unfortunately. That was always nice and fun. Let's drop gear.
Landing gear down.
Clean sweep. We'll do a repair. Why not? Maybe we'll take this thing out later. We'll just do a full stack. Full stack, stock, and restock.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Looks like we're slightly low on health. We could definitely use our cure life. But we're going to be going back up toward the hospital, so let's use the patient check-in and have a little bit more fun with that mechanic. The new healing mechanic. We are here at the space station after all. Why not use that? Otherwise, I'll keep depleting the remaining ammunition we have. We're down to 177, looks like, on the cure life. But noticing that weapon holstering has been basically not working. Just then I got it to work by switching to my sidearm, which I'm not even allowed to have out in the armistice zone. And that seemed to do the trick, to get it to stop trying to pull the weapon back out. What's this? That doesn't look like it should just be laying around. Just not gonna lie. Taking a selfie? Got problems, man. Alright, let's get our Buccaneer stowed. Go down to Drake. Okay, there's the Herald, the Buccaneer 3. Let's store it. Check into the hospital. The medical clinic. Some patient check-in, checking availability. Okay, room 3 it looks like. It's funny, it flashes up and then disappears and makes you wait what I think is rather egregiously long time to then tell you, yeah, that's the room you can totally go to. Lie down. Don't probably have any major thing wrong with us, so our health will just start recharging magically right now. Medical care, no injuries. We're slowly regaining that health because it kind of automatically applies med gel. Okay, we're good. Out of here we go. Alright, do we have any hydration? We do. Let's grab some food to go along with it. I don't think we can store this food, can we? Let's try. Alright, we got food. Let's store food. Okay, let's walk backwards. Then inspect food. Then store food. Nice, we just stuffed a hot dog into our jacket pocket somewhere. It's totally normal. Give us a Cuddy. We'll do the Cuddy. We'll do the Cuddy Black. A little more iconic. Add one. It's right there. Nice. Add one. We're number one. How are we doing up there tonight, chat? Hopefully you're doing well. Cheers to you all. Drake Cutlass Black. See if the Cutlass door issue is still existing. No. Hey, that's pretty nice. That was a nice clean sweep. Let's bump close. I do like a Cutlass. It'll be even cooler once they get the cargo refactor done, and maybe there's a little bit more permanency to the storing weapons and things in here. Hop into the pilot seat. Toggle ship power. Nice.
Your systems are online.
Alright, defending occupants. Let's head out and down. Go ahead and get pointed in the correct direction. Oh, there we go. We'll drop gear, switch VTOL, and queue up the spool of the
Thank you,
drive.
and please visit again.
Engage quantum drive. Beautiful. And dropping a few frames.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's see, we're at 10,000 feet, 23,000 kilometers out. 10,000 kilometers, 23,000 kilometers out. Let's try to keep relatively flat. Slight downward angle until we get a lot closer and then further in. Let's dial up the speed. And 17. It's not bad. 16. Basically want to bring these into alignment. 14 and 8. I do like the hum of a Drake Cutlass. Very much like a regular aircraft. Just a nostalgic sound to it. 7,000. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, let's dial off on the speed here. Into a restricted area. Let's turn on the lamps. Okay. Let's go ahead and reconfigure to VTOL. Drop gear.
Landing gear down.
Looks like this little data center is nestled in a corner of this mountain, which is cool. like the turret is hostile. That's convenient, I guess. Although I never trust it. Alright, let's get up here. Get ourselves leveled out a bit more. Park beside the building. Get those lamps off, we don't need those. We're gonna leave the ship on. That way the shields are up. We have another issue with the turret. I don't want to be a sitting duck. Alright, it's good to see there's still some weaponry on this. Let's go out the back door. Heading inside. 10 out of 10 hostiles. Defend the occupants. Okay. What's our other weapon? They both say they're fully stocked with 45. Do we believe it, chat? They're working. So that's proof enough. Guy. Well, that's not good. Yeah, that's a bad guy. Oh, there's a bad guy. Not incredibly thrilled with the way that went down. No, we don't expect it. Drop it. Grab this. Yes, that one. Yoink. Okay, looks like there might be a baddie right here. See if we can coax him to come out. They'll shoot at us, but not come out. They don't run and gun much, do they? If they did the run and gun, we'd be in a world of hurt. Where'd you go? Teleported. Run. Get the cure life. Point it at ourselves. Okay, go back to our weapons. Point it at ourselves. Nope. Alright, let's see. Can we see through here? Somebody was shooting us with a shotgun. As we ran away. Good guy. I suppose this bad guy that we took down might have been shooting us. Oh, there's one. Hanging out by a good guy, you know. Oblivious to their presence. see anyone down that way. This little door is closed. Nobody back over here. Okay, this door is closed. One hostile. Is it going to be bugged again, chat, or is this hostile going to be findable? And is there a secret to it, like we found on the 890 jump, where they're spawned floating kind of outside? Shit. What's this? Ammunition store. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Store. More storage of these. I'll take them all. I don't know why that gun keeps traveling around on its own, but loot box. That one back. Body. This is what we like to see. Some magazines directly on. Can be looted. Alright, this door isn't open. Will we get lucky, chat? Will there be a hostile in here? There'll be some dropped frames. But not a hostile. Supposedly there is one remaining. See anything else to loot? Switch to our tractor beam real quick. Here are the surplus arms. Or armor, in this case, actually. Especially since we're more apt to wear this gear. Gear of the good guys than we are the bad guys. Some arms with this gear as well. I think there was one loot box I saw that I wanted to loot, but I didn't want to break out of hunting mode too prematurely. Let's see, SMG, some weapon, a knife, okay. Take the knife, take this. SMG. Lay out here. No? No? Let's see, is one of these emptied? They're both P8s. Oh, it's a P4 on top of a P8. That's right, we overstacked ourselves. That's okay. Let's head onward and upward. Surplus arms and armor. Makes you wonder if at some point NPCs are going to have an issue watching you do this. Or if they're just going to be totally fine with it. Hey, thanks for cleaning up. Nope, too much. Nope, too much too early. Come back. Go up higher. There we go. Alright, let's see. Was there one more? Nope. There's certainly some arms. Grab these. Very good. We don't get shot at by the nasty turret. It's actually turning into a decent haul. There's plenty that could go wrong. This is how we salvage a mission gone wrong. Get some loot out of it. I'll take that. Alright, there we go, one more. Totally worth it. If we can get all of this, then I'll be feeling pretty good about the time sink for the loot mechanic. I'm gonna stand here, go all the way to there. There. I'm sure there was one more. This one. Any more? No? There's one under you. Cool. Right on back. Oh, don't tell me they're falling below. Oh, gosh. Let's tuck you into the corner this time. Should be able to rescue them still from that. Oh, look, a loot box. What do we have here? Oh, just a bunch of cow pies. Nice. A weapon. Alright, let's try and salvage. Make sure all these are here. Oh wow, that's really far down actually. What in the world? Oh, we've lost those. Rip, chat. That is, that's new. Normally they kind of get stuck here just right off the edge, but not infinitely lower. Ah, man. What a loss. Fair amount of armor we could have had. Now it's just a moderate amount. Okay, circle plus arms and armor. Let's get this carried over. Stop tweaking out. Come on, give me my multi-tool. I said stop tweaking out. If you don't mind. Next one. Alright, those are probably best served by me actually dropping them in as equipped into the racks on the ship. And we'll grab the next one. So hopefully we can reduce the amount of time we have to spend walking back and forth with this. Okay, that's that. Where's this other one? go. A little further back. Alright, let's go ahead and get this back door opened up. In you go. In you go. Gotta put this away. Of course it won't put it away. I mean it, put it away. There we go. Let's get these out. Oh. Place. And place. Place. Is that it? Park light. Reload. Yeah, that's it. Good. We can actually head back in, grab the rest of those arms. Most likely. One trip. Still haven't been fired upon, but I'm going to give it a 50-50 chance that it'll start firing on us before we actually take out of here. Alright, clean up our face and equip as many of these as we can. Equip. 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 And grab. Nice. That'll do. That'll do quite nicely. Not as much armor as I was hoping for. We lost what? Almost 3? 3 additional? Or was it just 2 additional? It might have just been 2. Either way, kind of frustrating. Close that up. Slide this in here. The rest we can carry. Leave it where it is, so we'll jump in the hot seat. Head back to Port Tressler. Never did find the last hostile. That is, not ideal. Put the gear up. The VTOL's nice, though. Outer marker 3, I'll take it. Switch VTOL. Nice. I do enjoy the sound that the ship makes. Very relaxing. Not bad, chat. Not bad. Kind of stinks we weren't able to finish this one. It's great that we were able to finish the last mission, though. With the 890 jump. See if we can pick up another one of these missions. Good. Now, can we find Tressler? Yes, we can. Quantum beacon? What is that? And why? Alright, let's head into Port Tressler. Kind of offload the gear we've just liberated. That's the word I was looking for. Contract manager? Why are you giving me a repair? Shouldn't be able to repair from here. If I select it, will you go away? Will you work? That would make no sense at all. Alright, we're still 12,000 out. There's the oddity, the weird lag that happens when you get to about this far away from Port Tressler. Still haven't figured out what in the world's going on with that. Let's get a little closer. Alright, let's call for a landing clearance. Oh look, somebody's radar locking us. Port Tressler. There we go.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I don't mind if I do. Coming in blind. See if we can turn the ship lights on. See if that does the trick. I think we're coming from underneath. Yeah, it looks like we're coming from underneath. You know, one of the things I found really fascinating about the raft is them basically saying, you have seen these standardized cargo crates at space stations. They might be talking about the cargo floor, I suppose, but I hadn't really noticed that they had that so standardized before. VTOL, gear down.
Landing gear down.
Nice. Alright, let's touch down. We can do that repair call. How about it? Oh, you're not going to let me. It's not
Landing
available.
complete. Have a
What's
pleasant
that?
stay.
Repair call again. I wonder if it really tried to do a repair while we were out there. No, because my hydrogen's still low. Oh, my health. Wow. Exactly hurt me. I don't know, but we're down to 64%. Fascinating. Alright, well, we can't repair the ship. That's unfortunate. Let's just handle the surplus arms and armor that we were trying to do. Since this is a rental, probably don't want to leave anything laying around either. So let's hop into here and drag some stuff to local. We don't need to be filtered onto sustenance. Drag that to local. Sidearm to local, the gallant rifle, weapon, or I mean the ammunition for the gallant rifle into local. Basically it, right? And equip these. But we can't, chat. Rip. No such luck. Can we grab it from here? No. Yeah, until they kind of get into the cargo refactor, these mount points, get further away from Armistice Zone lockdowns, you're limited in what all you can actually send back to local. Let's do local. Send this. Send that. Definitely send the core, the arms, the legs, the helmet. And then the suit. Movie glass never works, so let's go to the next one. Loot. Local. There we go. Send the ammo. Core. Arms. Legs. Undersuit. Oh, that took the helmet as well. That's actually nice. Speedy. Nope, did it? Rubber banded. Loot. Helmet. Ugh, helmet to local. There we go. Helmet to local. Then undersuit. Now it's working. Cool. Alright, we need to go get, we need to get some help. And since we can't call for ship repair for some reason, that's been bugged. Let's maybe even stow the cuddy and then bring it back. Apparently we're really quite hurt. We're not running very fast, and yet our heart rate's getting out of control. Well, we're not running at all. That was me trying to make my character run, by the way. Wherever we sustained damage, it is definitely creating some of those actor status effects. Lobby. Anything to report here? Oh, good, yeah. So we can actually see some injury in the legs. It's just vitals. It doesn't really tell us anything specific. But now we might actually have something to get checked in for, so let's try the clinic again. Let's put our cuddy away first. Where do we have it? Drake, Cutlass, Black. Oh, this one. Stored. Perfect. We can ambulate. So for as long as we can ambulate, let's make our way to the clinic. Checking availability. Room 1. Room 1, I believe, is actually out here. Lie down. Alright, let's see. Medical care. No injuries, but they're slowly healing us. Still no injuries, really? I find that hard to believe. Okay. I'll take it, though. We're, back to being healthy. What jobs do we have to take? A little bit of rubber banding there, that's a little frustrating. Let's look at what the contracts that are available are. Contract manager, mercenary, a bunch of illegal monitors, removing claim jumpers. We've done the Buccaneer, we've done the Herald. We didn't have a very long run with the Herald. We have called for a repair, so let's do this. Not that. Let's go to the ship loadout. Let's get the Herald back. There it is, the one we can configure. Go to the weapons. Alright, so Bulldog repeater. Let's see, on the nose with the gimbal, we have the Badger repeater, and the Badger repeater is a laser repeater, okay. So it actually remembered the loadout change. if I'm not mistaken. I thought we put a cannon on these. Alright, how about Bulldog? Bulldog is also a laser repeater. Yeah, I thought we put a laser cannon. But I do find it interesting it's a laser weapon now, not a ballistic weapon. This would be a ballistic Gatling. There's the laser cannon. 4 in use, none available. So maybe we just jumped over to this for what reason exactly? I don't know. Size 2. I'll take it. Let's take the Herald out. We'll do some of those illegal monitor missions to maybe, hopefully not just get blown up with a missile right away. And get a better feel for its viability in a very small scale fight like that. I feel like that was much too short of a stint with it. Herald, this one. What? It's like the elevator traveled through my head just then. Had one. Onward and upward we go. Let's take the Herald out again. Now that we're up in Port Tressler, we'll be doing takeoff directly from a spaceborne station rather than coming up out of the atmosphere. So I wonder just how much more, if at all, beneficial it'll be to have this crazy speed that it seems to have. Alright, we need to delete, or rather abandon, that other mission. Tracks, accepted. Defend occupants, you are bugged. Abandon. General, mercenary, illegal monitors, how long? 20 minutes? Sure, why not? Where is this one at? MT, protection services. Interpe, I'll take it. Okay. Somebody blew up nearby. You're basically strapped to a huge rocket. It's kind of crazy. Let's see if we can get it pointed in the right way. Give it a wide berth. Alright, looks like we're going to need to do some jumps before we do the final. So, how can I get pointed at a good one? How about that one? OM1 sounds good. Did I hold this up? Oh my goodness, look at that speed, chat.
Gear up. Quantum drive is now off.
Interpe. Here we come. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That is so much speed. Kind of crazy to see. Engage. Certainly feels like if you had a well-planned mission, and you had a Herald, you wanted to get in and get out, you would definitely get that advantage with this crazy amount of speed for these coming in and going out. But because it's geared for data, and there has to be some kind of a hacking or data siphoning, whatever, you know, the mechanic looks like, in order to get that data. I feel like you may end up being a sitting duck in that middle of that conversation. Less than 10,000 out. Can we get something on the scan? Okay, there's 6,000. I feel like that's just one of the outlying weapon systems for the Comrade. But here we go. Crazy G's, chat. Honestly, just milking the speed for all it's worth. Yeah, you tagged. Go 13, 14K. You're so fast, it's crazy. Right now we're kind of headed the right direction. Let's see, can we dial it down a notch? Yeah, these scans don't normally reach that far, so here we go. Okay. Now we're getting it. Tagged all three. Let's come up on this one, and then we'll see if the firepower is worth it. Some bulldogs and a badger. It is nice that you can trade off between the two.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
That's pretty quick. Let's see, 12,000, 10,000. Let's see first. I don't think these have an effective range beyond about 3,000, so we definitely need to get closer. It's like 2,000 was the sweet spot.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
I don't know, not bad. A few more cycles than I think what we typically are doing to take these out. It's certainly no Hornet Wildfire. Or even a Car-2-All. Car-2-All was also pretty legit. The Buccaneer certainly packed a punch. The only trouble there, of course, being those ballistics are going to run dry. Dunzo like funzo. Okay. Let's see, can we head back to Microtech? Oh, look at this, chat. Can we outrun the missile this time? Yes, we can. Guess that's one reason the speed is handy. Almost like those are being dummy blind shot at us. Oh no, chat. What's it doing? Oh no. Also, is that the missile warning? We're still getting the missile warning. Funny. Alright, I think this is Microtech. So let's find our Port Tressler. On the other side, okay. So let's find an outer marker that we like this one. Oh, I really hope that stops making that noise. Okay, cool. Alright, now that we're here, can we aim at Port Tressler? Still no. Need to keep inching along. Let's see, we're going to get to 2,000 with outer marker 3. 2,200. How about outer marker 1? Seems more appropriate. Very good. And that did it. Engage quantum drive. Alright, chat. If that missile warning can't be turned off, then did we just flip around? I think we did. It says we're going at 700 something. I think we did a 180. Certainly didn't intend to. There's outer marker 1. Okay, we're not too far. There's Port Tressler. Oh, right here. We're only 3,000 meters away. Fascinating. Oh, there it is. The weird accidental refiring bug. And then the markers are still there. Do it one more time. Cycle it. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's something going on with Port Tressler streaming in. Definitely odd.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Don't mind if I do.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
As soon as you tag it. Alright, let's put gear down.
Landing gear down.
Who are we working with over here? Looks like a nomad. Great White Shadow. CO Nomad. Oh, they've got some cargo content. Let's see, they've got some fruit, some indigenous root, revenant pod, med pens. Fascinating. Alright, let's keep going down into our landing area. Chat, I think we're going to do another quick stream tonight. I am really feeling the effects of burning the candle at both ends. We're having really fun days with family, food, and fun, but I'm exhausted. I need some rest. I think we're gonna call it after this, after we land here. I sincerely appreciate you hanging out on the stream, though. Checking out the Drake Expo here at IAE. Good stuff. It's always nice being able to check out these aircraft. Spacecraft, not aircraft. Let's see, does the repair system work again? Oh, kind of. Nice.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, power down.
Your systems are offline.
Still beeping. Get out of the pilot seat. Nice. Alright, let's exit the ship. Cool. Yeah, I may not be a super fan of the way it looks, but that speed is unmatched, I'll tell you that. So there's definitely a reason why somebody would get a good amount of use out of a Herald. And we all, I'm sure, continue to eagerly await the Corsair. When will it be here, chat? Soon. Soon, TM. So soon. So soon. Back to the lobby. Apparently I can't get angled on there to see the distance. Oh, there it is. 1,500. Let's get it stored. And then that will do until the day that they implement the additional loop of checking in at the hab and bed logging. It'll be just so. Really, you don't even technically have to store your ship, but it is certainly a good idea. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, chat. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, as always. You matter. Your support matters, so thank you so much. And hopefully we see you next time. We'll be back again tomorrow. Let's see here. I can do this. Throw up the browser. Looking at the schedule. We'll be back again tomorrow. MISC Day. Big announcement on MISC Day. So looking forward to that. The MISC Odyssey exploration vehicle. So don't know if it'll be straight to flyable. I don't know that it would be. The raft was, which is kind of cool. Who knows? An exploration vehicle? Spaceship, probably. I'm excited. It'll be good. Exploration is one of my favorite game loops. I'm looking forward to. Most interested in, I should say. So I think a lot of folks will be looking forward to see what's up with that. So hopefully we see you tomorrow. Enjoy your time. And until next time, cheers. TYGG.